This is my first attempt to make a walk-around video. Bob Mackey suggested this, and so here it is. Kyle DeMario had also posted a couple videos earlier in this project, and you might want to check those out if you haven't seen them yet. But anyway, this is my effort. The charcoal gasifier for a 1989 Toyota Corolla. In the center is the reactor. It's a 30-gallon barrel. Originally had a lock ring around the top, which I have fastened around the part of the barrel to use to help attach the lid. There's a spring on the back side, and then it clamps around the front. A real convenient setup for a puffer lid. And then down at the bottom you can see the air inlet, and I have removed the plug and installed the water drip attachment, which has to be removed whenever I shut it down. That attachment is connected by a rubber hose to a Metamucil container, to which is attached a cutoff valve, and then below that a valve for adjusting the drip, and below that still is the tube for viewing the drip, and I can see that through my rear view mirror to make sure that it's dripping and at the right speed. Of course, the reactor is full of charcoal, and once it's lit, and by the way, I put my tools down here on the ground, a rod for chunking down the charcoal when I'm refilling it on the left, and then next is the poking rod to clear out the holes in the flute type nozzle, and then to the right of that is my lighting wand. I pour kerosene on that and then stick it into the pipe and hold it under each hole and go back and look and make sure that I can see light shining down through each of the 4 nozzle holes that are facing up toward the top of the barrel. And then all the way on the right is a small, I guess you'd call it a hoe, that I use for cleaning out the nozzle between runs. The gas is drawn out through the right side top of the reactor into my cyclone filter, which is a 5-gallon container with a lever lock lid turned upside down. It works pretty well. I know the dimensions are not correct, and my machinist friend may be making me a replacement for this that perhaps will work better. It'll be sized more, or sized properly for the dimensions of the inlet and outlet. And then the gas is drawn out of the cyclone filter through the pipe, 1.5-inch pipe, and into 2-inch flex hose, exhaust flex, which goes down underneath the reactor, and then into the bottom of the filter housing. And that is made up of a 7-gallon lever lock lid container. Inside that container, down in the bottom, there's a 1-inch mesh screen as a standoff, and then 2 inches of a mattress filler material, and on top of that is 3 inches of foam rubber. And above that, attached to the lid, the inside of the lid, is a size B swimming pool filter. And around that are 2 sack filters or bag filters made out of bath towel material. And once the gas has gone through all of that, it comes out through the top into a 1.5-inch sump pump hose, which goes down underneath the vehicle You can see it running through a piece of PVC pipe there to protect it some. Probably see it coming out of the ends, and then it comes up into the engine compartment. And there it attaches to the carburetor adapter that my machinist friend made for me, because my efforts were too leaky to work. And that includes a butterfly valve on the filter side, and that's connected to a cable that goes inside the car so the driver can control the air mixture. The other control from inside the car is another cable which connects to the, let's see if I can get a good view here, to the gasoline cutoff valve. And that has been inserted between the mechanical fuel filter and the carburetor. And when I start the gasifier, normally I will remove the air filter, which is another pool filter. This is a size A/C size filter. I remove that and attach this other hose that goes to the blower and flare burner. And then I have that connected with clips to the car battery, and turn it on. Take the plug out of the reactor and light it, and then once I can light the flare and it will burn continuously, I know that I've got good enough gas to start the engine. I don't have to wear my starter out trying to do it with trying to just create the vacuum for the system with the engine running. But that will work too. That's another alternative, and perhaps a little more convenient, but I just like this better. Okay, I think that takes care of the engine area. The basic modification was to remove the original air filter housing, and to figure out what to do with the connections, the tubes and all that went to that. Inside, I'll show you the two controls. Down near the gear shifter is the air mixture control connected to the cable, and then to the right of the steering wheel is the gasoline cutoff valve. And I think that is about it. If I've forgotten anything, I'll have to do another video. Anyway, hope you'll enjoy it. I may try another video later showing you how it started up, but maybe this description is sufficient. Thank you.